And then the project itself, there's been, I don't remember who said it exactly. It might have been, maybe it was Democrats. I don't know, the strip mall, that this is a strip mall. What's your take on what Eclipse wants to do down there specifically?
It's basically a form of a strip mall. Not the traditional box, but it's still a form of a strip mall.
I mean, let's say tomorrow we could wave a magic wand and all those complicated issues that you just talked about were resolved.
Right.
And the old time landowners that have been there are fairly compensated, and Eclipse comes in. Would you support that development in its current state, or
Well, I would like to see some diversity in it, but I'd be willing to accept it in it's an initial proposal. I mean, there's always ways of changing it.
okay?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're dead set against
No.
Eclipse for whatever reason.
No.
Because one thing
Whatsoever.
that I find sometimes is that people will try, they say what they exactly they want to see, uh, as if the city of Derby is a developer and they can tell them.
No.
I mean, it's open to the free market. It's
Yes, it
what
is. It's what it is,
I
right?
might want to see. Not that I would want to, but it's not like we're going to see, something that would go. It's not going to be a chain of Ralph Lauren stores because we don't have the money or
No.
to support that here. So in terms of what they put there,
Yeah, the type of retail store is more important. But what I'm looking for is a vibrant downtown. That's what we need. And once we get that vibrant area, then everything else will fall into place. Home values will go up. With home values going up, more people will want to move into Derby, and the people that are living in Derby will not want to leave Derby.
okay. Then switching gears slightly, you kind of mentioned. I know there's some tension. The mayor's been doing a lot of press events in terms of the DOT road coming in. There's a groundbreaking. There's a new business on Water Street, uh, and he's saying that, hey, look, this isn't. It's happening when it's happening. I'm not trying to make it a campaign. Of that, as a reporter, I mean, all right, I'm
Yeah,
maybe a little cynical. Is
I can't speak for the mayor. I just find that it's uh, very coincidental that all this press releases are occurring right before the election.
and and he won't debate you. So is it? I mean, it seems to me as a reporter, sort of covering the race. Well, the mayor's uh, campaign strategy is to to do these events and to highlight the economic development that's happening while kind of not really paying attention
Right.
to what's going on. Is that tough for you? How do you overcome that? He wouldn't debate you. He said he's
No,
not going to do it.
no. And it's interesting. The reason he said that he wouldn't debate me was because he doesn't debate politicians. And by far, I'm not a politician in the true sense of the word. Uh, we just go about getting our word out as best as possible, as in this format that we're doing today.
And were you surprised that the mayor decided not to debate you, or was it? Did you
Well,
know it wouldn't happen?
I was hopeful that he would, but uh, it came not from our side, but it came from.
We made the offer.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did, Eugene. You made the offer, we readily accepted, and we were turned down. Now, 2 years ago, we made the offer. It came from my campaign, and we were turned down. And interestingly, he came up with a proposal that we both would walk door to door and debate in front of
Oh,
people,
that's right.
which,
I forgot about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
which to me was very odd in the least.
Okay. And then the people. I was looking at some old campaign literature that Mayor Steferi's administration or campaign had sent out in '09, and their tactic was, well, the people, and they actually I won't name who they put on that flyer, but the people involved in Foley's campaign in 2009 are those same people that were ran previous dirty elections and things like that. Do you have a different? Are there a different set of people helping you out this time than last time, or?
Well, yeah, obviously there are. First of all, my campaign manager is Mike McFarland. Robbie Hyder deals with publicity. We have my treasurer is Linda Fusco, who was the treasurer last time, and I must give her a great deal of congratulations. I mean, that job, whether it's the Democratic treasurer or the Republican treasurer, their paperwork is unbelievable. Uh,
In terms of campaign
oh,
finance disclosures
yes,
and all that.
all
Yeah.
that, all that. I mean, it's tedious work, it's time consuming, but I did notice that they tried to paint me as someone that was beholden to previous administrations, and that wasn't the case. Uh, I'm my own person. I speak from the heart, how I feel, and it's interesting that everything that goes wrong in Derby is blamed on the previous administration, and that's not the case anymore. I mean, after 6 years, you can't keep blaming the same people that you was blamed when you first came in. And quite frankly, the Democratic Party is united behind me.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes,
Right? Yeah.
it's very united. I mean, with any group, there's a few disgruntled people, but for the most part, it's a united front, and we're very confident that we will win. And I just didn't understand the concept that uh, about who was supporting me, who wasn't, who was running my campaign, who was speaking for me. I spoke for myself 2 years ago, and I speak for myself now.